Ladies and gentlemen, dreamers, warriors of life, and seekers of inner strength, welcome to Daily Path to Strength. Today, I want to speak to you about something that can change your entire destiny: the courage to be different from others. In a world filled with noise, competition, and imitation, there lies a rare kind of power: the power of originality, the strength of being unique, the art of standing tall when everyone else is trying to fit in. Master Shi Heng Yi often says that true growth begins the moment you stop following the crowd and start following your inner path. And that's exactly what this message is about. Think about it for a moment. There are over 8 billion people alive today, and yet, how many truly live as themselves? Most people are like mirrors, reflecting what they see, repeating what they hear, and living the lives that society expects them to live. If one person buys a new phone, others rush to get the same model, even if it empties their wallets. If one person starts a business, the next 10 people copy it, not because they believe in it, but because they fear being left behind. We have become a world of replicas, all trying to blend into a crowd that doesn't even know where it's going. But here's the truth. No one ever became great by being the same as everyone else. Greatness begins when you dare to be different. When Shi Heng Yi speaks of the path to mastery, he often reminds us that the road of wisdom is not a highway filled with travelers. It is a narrow, silent path where only a few have the courage to walk. The crowd will always choose comfort over challenge, imitation over creation, and safety over self-discovery. But the warrior, the thinker, the creator, they walk alone, guided not by noise but by purpose. To be different means to choose authenticity over approval. It means to stay true to your vision, even when others mock or misunderstand you. It means to rise each day asking not, "What are others doing?" but "What is my higher self asking of me today?" I remember hearing a story that changed my perspective forever. There was a young man who grew up in a small village where everyone lived the same life. Same job, same beliefs, same fears. But this young man, he was curious. He didn't want to copy the footsteps of those before him. He wanted to understand the world beyond his village, so he left, against everyone's advice. He failed many times, he was rejected, ridiculed, even called foolish. Years later, he returned, not rich with money, but rich with wisdom. His village still lived the same way, trapped in their comfort zone, but he had found his freedom by daring to be different. And that's what Shi Heng Yi teaches, that freedom lies not in following the path of others, but in discovering your own. To be different does not mean to act strange for attention. It means to think independently. It means to act from clarity, not conformity. Look around you. Everyone wants quick success, but few want to build the foundation for long-term strength. Everyone wants to look wise, but few are willing to sit in silence and learn. Everyone wants the result, but not the process. But those who are different understand something deeper. Growth takes time. You don't become powerful overnight. You become powerful through discipline, failure, patience, and persistence. The bamboo plant spends years growing its roots underground before it ever breaks through the surface. And when it finally does, it rises fast and tall. That's what happens to those who dare to grow differently. Shi Heng Yi once said, "You cannot climb a mountain by following footprints that go in circles. To rise, you must trust your own steps." Many people fear being different because they fear being alone. But loneliness is not a curse. It is the space where greatness begins to grow. Even an eagle flies alone while the crows gather in groups. Even a lotus blooms in muddy waters, untouched by the filth around it. When you walk your own path, you may lose the comfort of the crowd, but you gain the peace of your soul. The crowd seeks validation, the wise seek transformation. The crowd wants applause, the warrior wants alignment. When I started my own journey toward growth and mindfulness, I realized how easy it is to lose yourself trying to fit in. Society teaches us to follow trends, to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, live a certain way. But the truth is, the more you chase acceptance, the more you lose your authenticity. Shi Heng Yi's teachings remind us that mastery begins when we stop living through the eyes of others. If you're always seeking to be liked, you will never be respected. If you're always trying to please everyone, you will never discover who you truly are. The moment you stop chasing approval and start living with intention, the whole world begins to see you differently. Think about every great soul who ever changed the world. Confucius, Buddha, Mandela, Einstein, Jobs. They were all called strange, different, even crazy. Yet their difference became their strength. The crowd laughed at them, but history remembered them. The same will happen to you. If people laugh at your dreams, don't be discouraged. If they call you unrealistic, smile quietly. It means you are thinking beyond their limits. Every person who ever did something meaningful was misunderstood at first. Don't fear being misunderstood. Fear being ordinary, because the world forgets those who blend in, but it honors those who stand out. Now let me tell you the biggest disease of our time: sameness. People spend their whole lives trying to fit in, never realizing that fitting in is another form of dying slowly. You study what others study, not because you love it, but because it's safe. You buy what others buy, not because you need it, but because you fear being left out. You live to impress people who aren't even thinking about you. And by the time you realize it, you've spent your life as a copy, not a creation. But the moment you break free from this pattern, your real life begins. The fire inside you awakens. You stop living on autopilot and start living with purpose. To be different, you must think differently. When others seek quick results, you must seek long-term growth. When others avoid discomfort, you must embrace it. When others run from fear, you must face it. Because true power lies on the other side of fear. Those who avoid challenges live small lives. Those who face them build empires of the mind and soul. Shi Heng Yi teaches that strength is not found in muscles, but in mindset. The true warrior does not fight others. He conquers himself. To be different means to rise above your own limitations. It means choosing discipline over distraction, focus over fear, and self-mastery over self-pity. I remember when I failed my first project. Everyone said I should quit, but I remembered the lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is the preparation for it. I stood up, learned again, and tried differently. Not harder, differently. Because doing the same thing, expecting new results, is the definition of insanity. I changed my thinking, and my results changed. This is what it means to evolve. When life pushes you down, don't fight the storm. Learn how to dance in the rain. That's what being different truly means. Using what breaks others as your reason to rise higher. My friend, the road to being different is not easy. People will mock you, doubt you, and sometimes even betray you. But remember, the higher the mountain, the more breathtaking the view. Greatness is lonely at first, but beautiful in the end. Don't let temporary pain stop you from reaching permanent strength. Every master, every monk, every creator has walked through darkness before finding their light. Shi Heng Yi reminds us that discomfort is the door to awakening. Those who fear discomfort will live small lives. But those who embrace it will find meaning that no comfort can ever give. When you live differently, you live with intention. You stop rushing. You start observing. You stop reacting. You start responding. You stop competing with others. You start competing with who you were yesterday. This is how true transformation happens, not by chasing trends, but by growing roots of wisdom and resilience. You will make mistakes, you will fall, and that's okay. The difference between the average and the exceptional is that the exceptional never stop learning. So today I ask you, dare to be different. If your friends are wasting time, you be the one building your dream. If people are gossiping, you be the one reading. If they are doubting, you be the one believing. Because while they sleep, you will grow. While they complain, you will act. And one day, they will look at you and say, "You're lucky." But you'll know, luck had nothing to do with it. It was your courage to be different that brought you here. My friends, the world does not need another copy. We already have enough people pretending to be someone else. The world needs you, your light, your story, your wisdom, your authenticity. Don't silence your uniqueness to make others comfortable. Don't lower your light to match someone else's darkness. Stand tall, shine bright, and walk your own path. Because only those who dare to be different can change the world. And if this message inspired you, then remember to like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Daily Path to Strength for more wisdom inspired by Shi Heng Yi. Your journey toward greatness begins the moment you stop trying to be like everyone else and start becoming who you were meant to be.